YouTube, man. Welcome back to another video. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. We gonna react to the Zion video, and then I want to react to what Stephen A. said. So, if y'all don't mind, we gonna watch the video real quick of Zion, real quick. We gonna watch the little interview that he had with Malika.
In NBA
And
history, averaging.
we gonna watch this real quick, and then I'm gonna give y'all my reaction to what Stephen A. said. So let's just get right in. Let's just get right into it, man.
Really a joy to watch. How much fun are you having right
I've already watched this, by the way.
Having a lot of fun right now. Just being able to get up and know that I can just go play free in NBA games and not have to worry about injuries and stuff like that, because me and my trainer have just been putting in a lot of work.
Yeah, and we're seeing that work right now. I know we mentioned the ankle injury, but this is something that's short term, right? How quickly do you expect to be back on the floor?
I expect to be back tomorrow against the Lakers.
All right, tomorrow against the Lakers. And I think, before the season got underway, you said that this is the healthiest that you have been since high school, since maybe even Duke, and I see you smiling. Now we have a third of the season to go. Do you still feel that way?
I do still feel that way. And when I said that, it was not just from a point of athleticism, but just from being able to go out there and know I can play 30 plus minutes a night and not have to worry about an injury coming down the road or something. It's just, I'm very mobile, and I feel free.
You keep saying that word free, and we're seeing.
I'm not gonna react to the whole thing because, well, shit, I gotta react to the whole thing. It's like 14 minutes. Yeah, we gotta react to the full thing.
And the smile that you're giving us right now, I see that, I feel that, and I think back to the best basketball I think I've watched you play. I think it was probably 2024, right? You played 70 games, and then we get to the play-in game, and you were flying. I mean, you had 40 points in that game before you went out with a hamstring injury. Where do you think you played your best basketball?
Man, that's a good question. I feel like I've had different stints. First, second year, I feel like I had good runs. My fourth year, when I made the All-Star game. But that year where I played 70 games, that was the most games I played in the season. But I think my development and growth throughout the year, I got better as the season went on.
Yeah.
And it was dope for a chance to be able to just be out there with my guys for 70 games, just experience road trips and not have to be rehabbing the whole time or something. So it was definitely a great experience, but I would go my fourth year. I would say my fourth year and my fifth year.
Fourth and fifth year. How close do you feel to that best basketball standard now?
When I say the best, we were winning. I feel like when you're winning, it just benefits not just yourself, but it benefits the whole team.
Yeah.
So when you're not winning, even if you're putting up decent numbers, it just doesn't feel like your best because you're not winning games.
Right, you're still trying to put it all together. You mentioned you're working with a new trainer. What have you changed maybe in your diet?
Hey, no offense, y'all. I'm gonna skip to the part where he talks about like the criticisms. So y'all can go back and watch. Y'all can go back and watch the clip. I kind of want to watch the part where he talks about like the criticism and the media part of everything. If y'all don't mind, so let's just go back to this.
Different recovery methods, and it's been yielding positive results.
Yeah, it certainly has. Criticism of your game, of your availability, of your weight, of your fitness for you to hear.
I mean, there are pros and cons to being in a certain position. Critics come with the territory. The part that would get at me the most is the people saying that I didn't care. And I care a lot. I really care. And when you're not on the court and you have to just sit on the sideline, how much my critics hate it, I hate it more than them, because I don't want to be on the sideline. I want to be out there on the court. So that was a part of the process of looking in the mirror. Am I doing enough? Am I really doing what I need to do? It did a lot on my mental, but it also helped me grow as a pro. So I would say it's a blessing in disguise when when you're looking at stuff like that, just trying to stay positive.
I appreciate your perspective on that. Do you think that you got a fair shot?
I try not to view it like that.
Okay.
I'm more of a, master of your own fate kind of person. So I'm gonna control what I can control, and if I can make it happen, I'm gonna make it happen.
Invictus, I am the captain of my fate. I am the master of my soul. How steadfast is your belief now that you are still that franchise cornerstone piece?
I have the ultimate belief in myself.
Yeah.
Now, it's just going out there and making it happen. Like, if you don't make it happen, words only mean so much. So I have the confidence in myself. Like, I really believe in myself. So I just got to go out there and make it happen.
I feel that belief from you. And when you first were drafted, you had the famous line in the white suit to the city of New Orleans when you said, okay, what'd you say?
I said, let's dance.
Let's dance. And 7 years later, that tango is still continuing. Not just a franchise cornerstone, period, but what does it mean to you, and what do you want to reavow to New Orleans to be their franchise cornerstone?
New Orleans is home for me. I know people hear rumors, hear different things, but New Orleans is home for me. Like in the off season, I stay in New Orleans and just move around the city, just getting to learn more about the culture. I made a lot of friends there, and New Orleans, I know I'm saying a lot, but New Orleans is really home for me. So I want to do what I can to help New Orleans win.
Yeah.
So, because if you can win a championship in New Orleans, I mean, if you look at the impact Drew Brees had with winning the Super Bowl, you're forever. And who doesn't want to be forever?
Absolutely. And so for you, New Orleans that is where you are, that is where you're focused. But as you said, this season has been taxing for you all. You are finally starting to get healthy. You're starting to string together what you think this lineup of the future can look like. Where do you see this group? Because there's not a lot of outside options to improve. You guys are going to be improving from within. Where do you guys see the next steps?
Right now, we're just building habits, building our own identity, because like you said, they're really positive.
I appreciate that.
It did a lot on my mental, but it also helped me grow as a pro. So I would say it's a blessing in disguise when coaches changes. We just dealt with a lot, and even despite all that, our energy is still high. We still have a positive locker room, and it's not, man, like what's next is, no, guys, like how can we build from this?
And it seems like those are the next steps for you all to take. You haven't played, Zion, in a playoff game in your career. You've watched your guys do it. How much desire, hunger do you have to get that experience of playing in those meaningful games?
I mean, I have a big desire for it. I did have the opportunity to watch my teammates play against the Suns in a playoff series a few years ago, and even though I wasn't playing, the environment that the playoff series brought, like especially in our home arena in New Orleans, the energy was electric. Like, it was loud.
Nothing like it.
Like just the thrill of even being in the arena, and it is something that I'm very much working towards.
And it's not just the Pelicans, right, who are evaluating their talent, their franchise cornerstones of who could be the next guy. The Olympic team, Team USA, is doing that as well, and we're only a couple of years away from the 2028 Olympics. Is that a goal you have, is to play for Team USA, to represent your country?
It's definitely a goal for me, and it'd be a huge honor to represent my country in the Olympics. But that goes back to, I just got to make it happen.
Yeah.
Like, I can sit here and talk, but I got to go out there and earn my spot and show them why I feel like I deserve a spot.
It seems like the motto of that I'm getting from you right now is the joy that you're playing with, and all right, enough talking. Now I just have to make all the injuries and the highest point that you've experienced.
I would say the most difficult point was when I missed my third year with a broken foot. And there's a lot of criticism on my weight, my care for the game, etc. But the whole time I'm looking at a doctor, and the doctor's telling me, yeah, we're gonna perform this surgery, but if this surgery doesn't work, we really don't know the next step.
Yeah.
So while people are saying what they're saying, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. It is what it is. I'm in Portland rehabbing, not knowing if my foot's gonna heal. I'm sorry, and it was frustrating. It was very frustrating, but I was low. I was really low because I just wanted to play basketball. I just wanted to play the game I love, but every time you turn the TV on, every time I checked my phone, it was nothing but negative criticism, man. At the time, it did a lot. Like I said, it did a lot, but it was a, blessing in disguise, and, I learned from it and I grew from it.
It's not just where you're aiming to go, it's kind of the mountain, Zion, especially with that on-the-court criticism that you've carried over the last couple of years. What does a successful next season look like? You get 5-year plans, all of that stuff. And frankly, I was going to ask you about 5 years, but I look at the last 5 years and it's been very up and down. So why don't we start with 1? What does that look like for you?
For starters, having a winning record. I feel like that's a great starting point, having a winning record. And then from there, making the playoffs.
And they're making the playoffs. And then I will ask, the next 5 years, what does that look like for you?
I have some pretty massive goals that I'm trying to achieve, but all I can do right now is take it day by day. But I know they're gonna happen.
You're like me. When you speak them into existence, you believe that if you say them out loud, you're afraid you're gonna jinx them?
Not even that.
Okay.
Not even that. I speak them out loud to the people around me, and I'm very confident in it, but I also have learned it day by day.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta focus on the moment. If I can take advantage of that moment, then the next moment, then the next moment, and once I get to a certain point, not just myself, but my team, I'm excited on where we can be at.
Blink once if it starts with C and ends with championship. Just I'm messing with you.
Nah.
All right, guys, we gonna react. So that was Zion, and I feel what Zion talking about. You know, what I'm saying, like, it's hard when you got people on TV talking crazy about you. You can't defend yourself when you're going through it mentally, and then they go off of like reports and sources and all that, like, instead of talking to the man. And that's the only problem I had. But let's get back to what Stephen A was talking about with Zion. Crazy,
in
bro.
the agency business every chance I get. In football, to Mulugeta, to NBA, to the Goodwin brothers, and Rich Paul, and of course, but the greatness of Bill Duffy cannot be denied. He's been around for ages.
Godfather.
He is still one of the best in the business, one of the godfathers. You know how much I love him. Let me say this. Zion Williamson, having him is one of the best things he could have ever done. Having somebody like that in your life when you're a young professional, because Bill Duffy is about accountability. And the reality of the situation is, I say this respectfully to Zion Williamson, we're very happy for you. But I want to piggyback off of what Perk added because it's incredibly important. Nothing was made up. The information that emanated about Zion Williamson, it came from inside the organization. It came from people even closer than that to Zion Williamson. I'm going to leave it at that. People that called up and encouraged us to get his ass because of some of the things that he was doing. You got people that are alcoholics. You got people that are drug addicts and stuff like that. What was Zion's problem? Food addict. The joke was everybody.
Bro, like a food addict, bro. Like a food addict is crazy, bro. Like, after bro just spoke out about his mental and all that, you gonna go on TV. You could have just not said that. You could have just been like, you know what, bro, we get it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you coming out and kind of explaining, everything that's been talked about with you for the past few years. It's good to see you come out wanting to speak out, you know what I'm saying, and defend your name, you know what I'm saying, and your brand. You could have just said that, but you wanted to expose these rumors or whatever your sources is. I don't know what the fuck. Because niggas could be just making up shit to just start a story. Niggas can do that too. But hold on, y'all. Hold on. 5 minutes.
In New Orleans, they cook. It could be everybody from a restaurant, a chef, to your grandmama. All right? Anybody that cooked knew about Zion Williamson. And he knew them. They were on a first name basis because that brother ate a lot. Okay? You even had rumors, and literally, I'm here thinking it was a joke, and somebody told.
My fault. I just killed a bug. But look, Blake, you could have left it at that, but you gonna go on national TV and call this man a food addict, and that's my problem with Stephen A. Bro. I just feel like sometimes he crosses the line a little bit to get clicks and views. Like you doing the most to try to tear. You just applauded this man for speaking out. Now you about to tear him down again with this right here. For what? It's over and done with, man. Like let's just move forward. Why are you even speaking on this?
Told me to go on the air and point out how grandmama, all right? Anybody in New Orleans that cooked. It could be everybody from a restaurant, a chef, to your grandmama, all right? Anybody that cooked knew about Zion Williamson, and he knew them. They were on a first name basis because that brother ate a lot, okay? You even had rumors, and literally, I'm here thinking it was a joke, and somebody told me to go on the air and point out how he got busted hiding food under his bed. This is the kind of stuff that was happening. Okay? So why does that matter? His rookie year, he plays just 24 games.
Like why are you going on national TV and saying that? Like why like what was your purpose of going on live TV and putting out that bro was hiding food under his bed and all that? You make him look so crazy. Bro, it's thousands of people that watch you on a daily basis. You draw millions of views, Stephen A. You are that guy when it comes to this writer. But this is not what you should be putting out there on another man, mind you, a black man who's trying to get back. He just said he was going through shit mentally with his injuries and having listened to you and other people talk crazy about him online because of these sources that you talk about. So why are you like going on TV and instigating this some more? It's like you had it, it's like you enjoy talking about this. You know what I'm saying? It's like you find it amusing talking about this. And that's my thing with Stephen A, bro. It's like I watched First Take. I ain't gonna hold you. I watched the YouTube videos. I don't really watch the full show. You know what I'm saying? But like I ain't finna act like I don't watch Stephen A, bro. I watch Stephen A. But it be certain stuff that he speak on that I have a problem with. Like with the whole Russell Westbrook situation, you know what I'm saying? The LeBron situation, like things like that, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, why are you talking crazy about this man Zion? Call him a food addict. And that was wild, bro. That's crazy to say on TV. Like you making him look so crazy in front of his family. You know what I'm saying? His kid, because he got a kid by a thought. I hope y'all. I don't want y'all to forget that. You know what I'm saying? But and I just brought that up. You know what I'm saying? My bad. This is what happens when you watch Stephen A. You kind of start doing shit that he be doing. My bad, Zion. Not a thought. The mother of your child. I dropped the vid. I dropped the vid about that too, and she's a demon. But look though, but Stephen A, OG, Unc, bro, you gotta chill, bro. You be saying some wild shit on TV, bro, and calling somebody a food addict and how they was hiding food under the bed. Like, just putting that out there is wild. Like that's like I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like I wouldn't like you saying that you commend him for speaking out and you know what I'm saying and hold and owning his flaws and hold himself accountable. If I'm a Zion, bro, I'm not taking that serious. Cause you just said all this right here. It's like why would you commit somebody for holding himself accountable and then you come and then right after that you do this, call him a food addict and shit. Like what are you doing, bro? Like I don't know, bro. It's like how old are you, bro? Hold on. Watch the video, y'all. God damn it. Watch the video.
Games. His second year, he missed 21 games. His third year, he was out the entire season. His fourth year, he played 29 games. Fifth year was good at 70 games. Last year, he played 30 games. until this year. So really, this is only in the 7 years that he's been in the league, 7th year, he's only had 3 different, two and a half decent seasons of actually being available. Do y'all know that this brother has been put on the injured list 35 times in his career? 35. An average of 5 times a year per season. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about Zion Williamson here. And so he has to understand, as sensitive as it is, you've missed more games than you've played. He's played in 259 games in his career. He's missed 275. You're looking at him right now, and you're saying to yourself, of course, Vinny, you're right. He's not a bust because the brother can ball. He averaging 21 a game, which is down from last year, down from the year before. But we know he's a man-child. When he's healthy and on the basketball court, we know what he could do. It was just about his dedication to being available to do it. And even this year, while you are available, there are 15 teams in the Western Conference. Y'all are 13. It's bad. Now, Joe Dumars is going to turn that around. I have no doubt. Make no mistake about it. But with you as the former #1 overall pick, when they were losing games because you wasn't on the court. Now they're losing games with you on the court. So it's about elevating your level of play.
Yeah, my fault, y'all. I keep killing these fucking. I don't know what's going on, bro. But look, though, it's like the same monster I had to kill again. I thought it was dead. It came back. Look. Anyway, bro, listen, Stephen A. If a man's hurt, he's hurt, bro. I don't think bro was lying about that. He literally just brought up the whole foot situation and all that. You know what I'm saying? He said it was hard, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta stop doing this to these young athletes, bro. Me and Zion are the same age. Like, I'm 26. He should be 26. I think this summer. Like, me and him are literally born the same year. So we the same age. So I can kind of speak on, like, the age part of all this right now. Bro, you speaking on shit that don't got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? You speaking, like, you talk, like, you just talking, like, I don't know. Like, you can say you want Zion, like, you wish him the best, you want him to succeed. But it's hard to take you serious when you online call somebody a food addict. You call them fat and all that shit. Like, bro. Like, bro is in shape now. He's healthy. I think he's been playing 35 games straight. Like, he just said he played 7 games 1 year, bro. Like, we gotta stop doing this, bro. We gotta stop downplaying players. Like, he even said something about Ja. He said Ja hasn't developed. He said Ja hasn't developed his game. He's injured. He's hurt. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he works on, like, he probably works on his game in off season, but he can't showcase it because he's always getting hurt. That's not his fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, he probably has elevated his game. We just ain't seen it because he hurt. So he can't showcase it. And when your team is injured, like bro, Ja's whole team is injured. Zach Edey was hurt. You know what I'm saying? Jaren Jackson was healthy when he got traded. They traded Desmond Bane. Ja be playing with G League players. No disrespect. Like, there's a rookie over there, Coward. Bro, who is that? KCP over there coming off the bench. Like, he not playing with nobody. They just traded Jared. Like they traded everybody that he was. They traded everybody that he had chemistry with except for Brandon Clark. Brandon Clark is the last one, literally. Everybody gone. Dylan Brooks gone. Desmond Bane gone. You know what I'm saying? Jaren Jackson gone. Zach Edey injured. Like he's not playing with nobody. Ty Jerome, a former 6-man of the year candidate, he's on the team. They should have kept that team together and just see what happens. It's unfortunate, but injuries happen, bro. Shit happens. But Stephen A, I ain't gonna hold.
But prioritizing being available so we can appreciate you the way that we should. I will say this, and this is very, very important to say. We've had debates in the past as to Zion being that first overall pick and what a big mistake New Orleans may have made in picking him instead of Ja Morant. I hope Ja Morant is listening. The trajectory is changing. Zion is going this way. Morant is like this. It's like, wait a minute. Look at Ja Morant. He can play. He's not a scrub, but he had superstar written all over him. Now we look at Ja Morant. There's no development in this game. 23% shooting from three-point range. The electrifying skills that he had, whatever. There's been no improvement. His body mass is the same. His weight looks the same. His play looks, it doesn't look like he worked on his game at all. He just happens to be so gifted, he can get away with it and still give you 17 to 20 a night. But the fact of the matter is, there's been a lot of talk about Ja Morant. And not all his personal stuff off the court. People need to leave his family alone, leave his friends alone, leave all of that alone. We're talking about Ja Morant as the basketball player. It's almost like he's not flatlined, but he has staled. It's not, there's no elevation. At least with Zion, we're now finally able to say there's some elevation taking place now. He's more accountable. He's growing up. Yep. And if he's going to prioritize making sure that he's available, then the sky's the limit for him looking into his future. That's a really, really big deal, and that's a huge plus that he should hang his hat on, appreciate that, stay with Bill Duffy, and make sure that you continue to do the things that you're supposed to be doing. That's a lot better than we can say about Ja Morant at this particular moment in time, who doesn't appear that his game has changed one bit. It seems to be the same, no elevation whatsoever.
And I'm going to say this. Zion is in great hands. Joe Dumars, Troy Weaver, Bill.
Yeah, man, that's it, man. Hopefully y'all enjoy the video, man. I've seen enough. And Stephen A. ends it good, but let's not forget what he just said about Zion. Like, you can't say all that good stuff and then say what you said. Like that, it don't add up to me. But anyway, man, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, man. Y'all like I was just crowded. If y'all knew, man, I'm gone. Shit crazy.